Yep.
What's up?
Yep. Figured I'd wait to do my analysis until I started it so everyone could see start to finish how I get these lines. What up, Bob? How's it going, Hayden? Alright, so. Perfect.
Yo, Paul.
Yep.
How is you doing on this fine day?
Good, bro. How are you?
I'm good too. Weather's getting better.
Yeah. Finally. Yep. Yeah, I'll get to the charts in a minute, guys. Oh wow, 141 already. Damn. That was quick. Yep, it's kind of what I'm thinking too. What's up, Kelly? What up, Lindy? Mute your mics, please. What up, Turner? Buys above here, okay. Wait for resistance to be created for sells. Beautiful. Looking for sells if that support. We're looking for sells as well if 133,900 holds, okay. Daily support broken. Yep. I like it. Beautiful plan. Yeah. Okay, minor resistance. Got a nice range. Good support there, obviously. Yep, target down there with possible low down there. We got clean traffic under here. I'll show you on the hourly. Yeah. It might not go lower, but we will see.
What's up, boys?
Yo, yo. Oh yeah, there's the weekly low right here too. That's gonna be very far away. Or not. What up, Yvonne? Follow this over a little bit. There we go. Looks like no news either. Nothing important. AUD, but should be good. Yeah, daily's making a top wick. Yep.
What up?
What up? How's it going? Yeah, we got a bunch of people today. What up, Riz? Yeah, market conditions are looking pretty good, I think. I think GG will be pretty good. We'll either keep going up, maybe get a bearish candle, come down, or ideally come down below the support we made and continue down to that 475 area. So we got nice 30-minute clean traffic. It's about 20 pips. Doesn't look like it, but these candles are moving. So we get in here. So here to here is clean. So yeah, almost 30 pips there. So no rush. This resistance right here could hold too. But
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
yeah, oh yeah, this will be right here too then. Yep. Because if you look on the hourly, we closed below all of this.
Yep.
And looks like we're coming down to fill this wick. This one broke past these wicks. So next target is here. Next target after that is this support down here. What's up? Yeah, so we could form right here too. I just figured this would, if it popped up, it might wick into here, but this makes sense too. See where it goes.
I had to kind of close it back into a range for me. GJ, let me show you one. Okay.
Oh yeah, I saw your chart. Hold up, I forgot to grab it.
Oh yeah, so I mean, that's the only thing I'm worried about.
Yeah, I think it's just doing its dance till volume comes in, but I definitely agree. It is very bullish right now, but as always, it's got to convince me it's going up first. Fake out back into range. Yeah, I think that makes sense. The only thing that would put me off and make me want to argue your fake out is, so you see how these wicks all kind of inched up higher, then these wicks got higher, and then these wicks stopped here. Nothing came down to here. So we came and broke this level here, and then this wick broke below all of these wicks. So I think this now is just going to be a wick fill to continue down. That would be my argument against it if we were going to have a discussion. Because if it was going to hold this area, I feel like this wick shouldn't have got lower than this mess. Like that wick to me is just kind of telling me where it wants to go eventually.
Yeah, I got you.
But I do agree.
Yeah, it might go down.
Could just be a fake out.
Close back out of that range again now.
Yeah. I think the 4 hours is making a top wick personally, but I agree with your statement as well. Whoa. I don't look at US oil, so I'm not sure. Sorry. I would assume it does, but I'm not sure. Beautiful, love it. Sell bias down there. Like it. Alright, I think that was Cole's chart. We got Renato. So Cole, that's a good chart. Got some good levels. Got a good plan. I think it makes sense. What up, John? Redo all this. You gotta fix your chart, Renato. Unless I did that wrong. No, I did not. this could be the area we come to. That makes sense.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Yo, what up, Alejandro?
I'm good, I'm good.
Yep, I see that one. I see the resistance, Diego. Yeah, I kind of like this if it drops below these candles here. But the only thing I don't like is trading against a bullish hourly that hasn't really gone anywhere yet. So if this were to break down here, I would assume that's going to be a bottom wick, not continuation to come down just yet. Because hourly just opened and it hasn't even made a bottom wick yet. So I wouldn't consider this breaking down a good break of the lows personally. But I think a good 30-minute bearish close is going to be perfect. And then a new low. And then we should get a bearish hourly candle. And then come down. Down to support here. I don't know, I like this. If we get a good close here and a new low, I think we'll head down here into Asian Open. I think that'd be a good trade. We got clean traffic to come down, so I kind of like that. Those now 4 hours kind of pushed up and retested this area we broke out of. So if we see some lower lows on like a 30-minute or a 1 hour, the 4 hours should come down and continue down with the previous. Otherwise, these 15, 30-minute, 1 hour time frames, they're going to keep making these higher lows and price is just going to keep going up. So that's kind of our cue, waiting for those new lows. That price will continue with the previous. Because if it doesn't, we're not going to get those entries. Because if you look, I mean, besides this one, lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low, price came down, higher low, higher low, higher low. Now we're just looking for this setup again of those lower lows and the lower highs. Asian Open, about 40 minutes, what it's looking like. level to hold. Are they all the green level to hold, or just this specific level? And these are your kind of target. So there's your first target. Makes sense. Oh, this is NZDJPY. Okay. So yeah, if you hold the resistance here and then you break this bullish candle, you should see some further downside. And then if you get below here, you should definitely see some nice downside as well. And so as long as you see lower lows form up here, and then the price has to get below this bullish candle, this hourly, to finish coming down. If candles stall out before they get below here, I would just make sure you're break even or you secured something, because then price will probably go back up. But if you do break, you're going to see another move kind of like this. When this one broke this bullish candle, you'll see something similar here. I mean, if it goes bearish here and makes a new low, the setup would be clear to me right now too. But Asian Open will bring the volume to hopefully push us through this support if we come down. Remember, this formation right now was the hourly making a bottom wick, or price is turning around and respecting this resistance, so we'll see. Yep, yeah, I think price is going to come down and retest this area. If we get further push, awesome. If not, we got clean traffic from here to here. So 133.95. Yeah, you could say that. But I'm more focused on what these candles are doing right now, instead of what's happened over here. Chart didn't work, Matt. Yep. What up, Jasmine? I think sales look good. I wonder what Rakeel posted in the Slack group. I wonder if he's got the same idea. Thank you, Noah. Am I hot right now? No. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm liking if we close a little bit stronger bearish and then break the low of that.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just watching Rakil's video, see what he mapped out. Okay, yeah. I heard all I needed to hear. I heard him say we created a low, and that was all I needed to hear to know what he was talking about. I think a strong close and a new low would be good. Alright, Matt, let's see if this one works. One, 3, 3, 9, 4, 3. My previous support I see is down here. But 1 second, I will look at that level you mentioned. Yeah, I don't know why that's not working, Matt. Make sure you click the screenshot, copy, and then copy the letters in that copy. I believe that's how you do it. Is that Q bin bar? I don't know what that means, I'm sorry. Alright, Lloyd. That idea does not look very well. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. We'll pull up charts after this. Okay, yeah, just tag me in it. I'll check it out. Keep him occupied, please. Well, no, but he always does. Needy ass cat. Ooh, this is looking better. Just gotta make a wick. If it doesn't make a wick, I don't know how fond I'll be of it. Man, this thing's moving. Alright, we got a wick. Perfect. I can't even see my candle right now. This is great. The candle's so small I can't even see it. Really?
Paul, you in this?
Yep.
Nice.
Hopefully. Made a new low, so it gave me fit my rules, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully pre-Asian doesn't dick around. It looks good. Bearish resistance, made a new low. So yep, yeah, if you want Zoom, if you're in Rakil's group, it is in the Asian Session Slack group, or the Asian Session chat, I should say. And if you are not in my group or his group, all you have to do is shoot me a Instagram message and I will send you the link for free. The only catch is every time I go live, you have to message me each day to get it. That's the only catch. It's a different link every time. Excuse me. Now the ideal setup would be is if we push down here coming into open and we start to set up underneath here and we don't dick around up here and set up here to come down to here at Asian. That would be ideal. But we'll see. On my personal account, I use the LMFX account. On this LMFX account, I'm just using the FF Trader SRO account. Whatever that means. So whatever the FTMO broker is what I'm using.
I entered in one position slightly early for this trade. Right when the 15-minute broke the previous bullish 15-minute.
Gotcha. Yeah, it made sense. It just that wasn't. I needed to see. I like a 30-minute or 1 hour in my direction. tends to play out better.
It wasn't a strong confirmation, but I entered due to the fact that the stop loss was like 6 pips. So enter one position at like a very, very low risk.
Makes sense. I don't know why you have to message in all caps every time, Lewis. I look at the 4 hour for my bias, so obviously I saw the 4 hour. So. No, there's no best time frame for trading. You got to figure out what you like. Do you like hourly stop losses? Do you like 30-minute, 15, 5-minute? Where do you like taking your entries? So you got to experiment and figure out where you like taking your entries, where you get the best results. That's where you're going to figure out what works for you. Downside is you got to lose to figure that out. But just trade as small as you can till you figure it out, and then be good to go. There we go, GJ. Break that little bullish candle, and we will be on our way.
The 30-minute looks clean to the left to get to the support right there.
Yep. Yeah, we got 20 pips, so I think we can get 10 out of it. 10 for me is about right here. So I'm going to secure about 75% right there. And let the runner go to support, maybe deeper. Who knows? If it comes down to here, I'll probably secure half and or all of it, depending on how much it is. And maybe let it run down and see what happens. Ideally, I just want to see what happens with open. If open sets up here, I'm not going to anticipate this to be broken as much as if it sets up down here, and then when volume comes in, I think it would make more sense that it break from here down with open. So we'll see.
Right at the square, that's where the 4 hour flips. So if it does happen, I feel like it can break it.
Yeah, we'll see. And it gave resistance and made a new low, so it's a good trade, in my opinion.
And the reason why I like this so much is because the daily broke the previous, first of all, which was a bullish candle. I mean, it was a doji, but it was bullish. And the 4 hour looks like it's just wicking up. It hit that previous support on the 4 hour, and it looks like it's rejecting that. And we could flip now. And yeah.
Yep. I mean, same thing every day, same rules. No ifs, ands, or buts, or oh well, this happened, so you change it. Rules stay the same regardless. So. Yep. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say they're all good for scalping. I think you should stay. I think the hourly is probably the highest I would go for scalping, depending on what you're scalping. So if you're looking for 10 pips, I think anything over the hourly would be a lot, but that's up to you to figure out. There's no right way to do it or wrong way. I mean, there's no wrong way, but there's a ton of right ways. Yeah, I want this to come down to support for open, not sit around up top. What up, Ben? How's it going, bro? Hmm. Alright, it worked this time. 10 pips, secure 80%, break even. Yep, there we go. Worked that time. Barely made it. Yeah, you've been showing up late, Manuel, lately. Been showing up late. Alright, and pull up your chart, Hussein, see what you got.
On the 5 minute, GG looks like it's just retesting the support it broke out of.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I was prepared for a pullback, so I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh, it did. Okay, cool. Yeah, if that fit your plan, I think that makes sense. Price, I mean, yeah, we'll see what happens.
It's that same support I had, but I mean, right now it's still closing bearish.
Yeah.
Previously was bearish, so unless it holds, it's going to go down. This 15 will tell a lot here.
Yeah, I mean, it's either gonna go up from here or come down to support.
Yeah.
So, closed bearish, made a new low. We'll see what happens. The entry was because the 30-minute closed bearish, and the next candle made a low to the previous. So I'm just anticipating some downside with the previous 4-hour being bearish. Just probably going to take it down to support if we get there. Yep, 133,900. Where's that at? Yeah. If that's what you're waiting for, just wait for it. I think that would make sense.
I'd be a little nervous if this 15 ended up, 30 seconds left, ends up closing bullish. That worried me a little bit when I sell. Not that I'm in one, but just commenting.
Yeah, yeah, we'll see. Hopefully a bearish close. But this 30-minute kind of just fell with no top wick, so could have just been coming back to make that come down or pulling back into open. So hopefully we get a bear. And looks like a really weak bullish close on my MT4.
Yeah. I mean,
What do we got here? Yeah, I mean, we got kind of a weak bearish one. So obviously going to come up a little bit, but yeah, as long as we can get a bearish hourly close, I think we'll be okay. Yep, if you took a buy, go ahead. And so you guys know my plan. I'm trading my plan. You guys trade your plan. We hit 400 viewers. That's the first time we've done that. So thank you all
That's fantastic, Paul.
for
congrats, Paul.
for showing
Congrats.
up and sending charts. It's been a fun journey. Hopefully everyone's benefiting a little bit from it. Either my mistakes or my good trades. Hopefully you benefit from one or the other. Because there's plenty of both.
Congratulations, Paul.
Thank you.
Let's get to 500.
Yep. I might do a
Let's get-
giveaway on my own at 500 or
You just
1,000.
need to sponsor that.
I think at 1,000 I'll do a... I know we had a bunch of people that were going to jump into the giveaway, but I think I'm going to do... I'll do one on my own regardless, just because that's just super cool.
Yeah, your stream just went from 60 likes to 100 within like 15 seconds after you said that.
Thanks, Naked Wicks. Thank you, thank you. I mean, it's because of you guys, so thank you. I didn't think the Asian session community, that came out really bad. But I didn't think that many people cared about Asian session. So that's super cool.
I missed
That
what happened. What happened, Paul?
what?
Something about Asians?
Should have known Dallas would have piped up.
No, for real. I didn't hear what you said. What happened?
Oh, we just hit we broke 400 viewers on the stream.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
That's what we were watching. Swears.
I mean, when I initially started, I was hoping to hit 500 in like a month or a couple weeks, and it's been like 3 or 4 months, and we're hitting 400. So it's cool. It's cool. I want this 15-minute to break the previous, personally. Gotcha. Yeah, true. I guess that makes sense for people that gotta work still, or that work early in the morning and they work like 7 to 3 or 9 to 5. Guess this kind of fits their schedule. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be here. I'm here for the long haul. I mean, I'm not just popping in for a couple years and disappearing. I probably got at least 20 more years minimum in this live streaming industry, and so I'll be here for a long while. Yeah, good one, Jimmy. That's funny.
Yeah, based off the 5-minute, it just looked like it retested the support it broke out of, and now it's going back down.
Is that what your crystal ball says? That's what mine says.
My crystal ball says that we're about to get 1,000 pips.
Oh, I wish that happens.
Except everyone already has their take profit set, so.
Not on one of my positions.
Well. Hey, Paul, what's your spread right now?
1.
1?
Yeah.
Uh,
Come
man,
on, break
spread
this.
is, like,
break this
amazing.
15. Asian people get to trade. Oh, okay. I thought you were going somewhere else with that joke. Can you answer one question? Because I was looking at the most recent, so the most recent 30-minute candles came up nice. And my higher time frame, what's the word? Bias is bearish in terms of the way I do it. So I assumed if we'd form resistance at a resistance, we would come down and at least tap that support before we make a decision to either break it or not break it. So guess we will see. But the 15 broke the previous 15, so that makes me feel a little better as long as we don't retrace as the words come out of my mouth.
Yeah, no, looks good. Looks good.
I feel like that happens a lot. You're like, oh, we're getting a good push now. And it just breaks.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, here we go. Okay, right to stop loss. But it broke that 15, so I think that's good. But yeah, I just wasn't. Next live trade will probably be tomorrow, around the same time. Yeah, I wanted this thing to come down further. Yeah, I wanted it to dive before open, but apparently it doesn't care what I think. I'll be back in a second. Come on, GJ.
She needs to drop.
Yeah. Did you get in on it, Stefanos?
Yes, sir.
All right, that makes me feel better.
Yeah, I was I was really contemplating where the zone should have been, and then I finally realized it was bearish.
I was gonna say you have a short amount of time to make a decision.
Yeah. Yeah, every time I step away, it tends to dive or push up a little bit.
Yo, I got a question. Where's JR been?
He did not like what was going on here, so he decided to leave and do other things. So that's that.
Good for him.
Nope, I just trade Asian session and New York session. London is when I do my sleeping or try to do my sleeping.
Is Kaz on the call on the Zoom?
Who?
Kaz?
I don't think he normally announces when he shows up. He might pop in at some point.
I've started to hear in the background pound kiwi.
I haven't
Yeah,
heard those
yep, exactly. Yeah, I should probably change the song. I think that could be the issue. Let's see what else we got. I think this song could move price. We'll see. Appreciate you coming, Marvin. There's music on. You should hear it. It's been on the whole time. I had it a little quieter so I didn't have to yell. But there's
You know?
music.
Paul,
Yep.
you think if the 15-minute break, the previous 15-minute is gonna continue up? Because it's not like if you see going up, it's respecting high and low. Now going down, it's respecting the previous three. But if it doesn't respect this one, do you think it's gonna continue up?
Well, the hourly's closing bearish. I'd hopefully, if it doesn't move in the wrong direction in 3 minutes, I think it just could be making the wick for the hourly candle to close bearish. And then we're coming into open, so we could just have a little pullback. So I try not to overthink it while it's going. Once I see what I want to see to get in, I get in and I manage it, but I don't like to overanalyze and overthink. I like to let it just kind of do its thing.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I got in the right now in the 15-minute broke.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you because my stop loss right above the
That might
15.
be too tight. We're coming into an hourly close.
Yeah.
Might be. It could, if it respects this little tiny candle and comes down. Then sweet. But I feel like with the hourly close, it's gonna make more of a wick. But ideally, a bearish 30-minute close would be nice. It's kind of been struggling a little bit. Yeah, it could. We'll see what happens. That's up to you, Patel. It's your money, bro, so you gotta figure that out. Looks like volume's coming in. The candle's starting to move a lot quicker. It's like spiking up and down on my end. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, same
it's
for
doing
me.
that in my MT4, yeah.
It's getting a little weird, like up and down real quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's because it's Asian Open. It's about to happen.
Yeah, hopefully to the downside.
You should really respect high and low this morning, pre-New York. That's a mess.
Oh, Jane. Yeah, don't hurt me, Jane. Alright, on our hourly close. Oh, not bad. I like that hourly close. We just got to get below it.
Do you have a gap too on the MT4? Huh?
Do I have a what?
A gap?
Yep, it gapped a little bit on my my thing. Yeah, if we break that hourly low, I think, or if we just break this next low here, I think we'll be good to come to support. And then it'll kind of make a decision from there.
At least the previous 30-minute closed bearish.
Yep, I mean, we just kind of wicked above it, and it was kind of a weak close, but still bearish, so that's good. Hourly's good bearish. Just gotta...
Even if it wicks above, it's the hourly open. Like there is a chance of that to happen.
Yep. Yeah. Excuse me. So all we need now is a new low, and that should be continuing down, hopefully.
Here we go.
Yep, exactly, Jerome. That's perfect. You have your way of trading, we have our way. That's all it is. I do not know what oil will do. It's gonna do whatever it wants to do, I guess.
I feel like a lot of people are gonna jump on like the oil bandwagon and just blow their accounts and lose all their money.
Yeah.
They just see an opportunity and they want to go for it, but
Mm-hmm.
there's no point of that. There's always gonna be opportunities.
Yep. There you go, Mike. Nice job. Yep, makes sense, Jimmy. That's what you look for. I mean, it just started. I wouldn't say it's slow yet. We just had Asian opened 4 minutes ago, so hopefully see some bearish volume come in. Really struggling to pick a direction right now. Today's entry was on the 30 minute. So usually it's on the 15 or the 30 minute for me. Nope. It gave me my confirmations to enter, so if I lose, I lose. If I win, I win. Gotta be confident in your trade. It could, Lloyd, but there was an hourly open, and I've seen GJ do that a lot. So whenever you get like a weak close like that, if it's at like an hourly or sometimes just in general a weak close, it will wick above or below and then continue with the direction. But it's got to make that new low first. If it can't make a new low, then price will probably start to head up. But you just got volume coming in, so we'll see where we go. Yep, yeah, this GJ kind of wicks above like this fairly often. Let's see if I can find an example on a weak close. Like here this morning, I anticipated this, and once it wicked above at the open and came back, I was like, yep, it's going to come fill that wick. Yeah, that's just what I've noticed GJ does a lot. So, but the like catch to it is it has to make a new low. If it doesn't make the new low, then you have a higher low and a higher high. So I don't know why MT4 gapped like that. That's kind of weird. You put money on it.
My MT4 didn't gap at all.
No?
No. Was it like a big gap or like a...
No, not a big gap, but it has a little.
The body candle.
Yeah, it's just like gapped up like 2 pips. Nothing serious.
Let me look again. Maybe I missed it. Yeah, my MT4 doesn't have a gap. But 2 pips is nothing.
Yeah, no, like I said, it wasn't a big gap. It was just kind of little difference in price.
Yeah.
Yep, that's all. Mm. Yep, yeah, I saw the daily. I saw all the time frames. Yep, and we just had hourly open, so we'll see what happens. No, it's not frozen. It's what is it? It's just like the, where do I even look at it? I think it's like the hip hop station.
Hey, Paul, on your MT4, did the 30-minute make a new high yet? Because mine didn't break that high. It came up to like the exact price of the previous.
It gapped, but it didn't make a new high yet.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't post links. We can. I can. You guys can't.
Well, hopefully I can keep this win streak up because I'm like 8 in a row right now.
There you go. Come on, GJ, let's see that low. Yep, exactly, Alex. Patience. Can't get so excited when you're trading. You just gotta be calm, confident, and just let it do its thing. I'm good. How are you? It was much better on the 30-minute than the 15-minute. Yep, exactly. Paid to wait. Probably hear that a lot if you watch all the live streams. Excuse me. Damn, 419. Setting records today. Costa Rica, wow. I didn't know you're from Costa Rica, Manuel. Oh, there's our new low. Here we go. Perfect.
This 15-minute breaking
Go.
Yep.
is actually nice. It's
Yep.
reassurance.
Yep.
We're gonna eat the pips, baby.
Here she goes. It's my first trade in a week.
Is there a way to turn off the alerts on the magic keys? Because I always try to close 75% at 10 pips, but I set the break even thing to 10 pips. So it like does it at the same time. Oh, there we go.
Absolutely beautiful.
And there we go, 10 pips.
Yeah, I didn't get in precedent time.
That is what I'm talking about.
Oh dang, man! I tried to close mine at 10. It spiked back to like 9.
Yeah, mine's at 8 right now. I'm waiting for it to fall 2 more to close 75%.
I've seen myself secure like
There we
a
go.
pip early,
Alright.
just because I feel like it pulls back sometimes.
I just secured 75.
I'm hoping this runner keeps going.
It might. And like I said, if we get below here, we got tons of clean traffic. So,
Yeah.
all right, we're break even. Hopefully, you guys caught some pips and you learned that trusting your own analysis is more important than what other people say. No disrespect to you, Jerome. These buys could totally play out for you, but just basing it on trusting yourself and being confident in your trade, that's more important than somebody else's opinion. That's all. Beautiful. Oh shit, I'm gonna just close everything. I'm $10 away from completing this challenge if it keeps going. Yeah,
Let's get it.
if it falls down to support, that is the challenge for me. Sweet, I didn't even realize that.
Does anybody else get super excited when they win a trade?
Yeah.
It's
Right.
like
Oh yeah,
drugs.
definitely.
And I have... Oh, I only closed custom. Oopsies. I wanted to close full. Damn it. Alright, I have won the FTMO verification. And I am a funded trader. Yay.
Congratulations, Trey.
Congratulations, Paul.
Oh, Paul.
I
We're
will
making
report
moves
back.
out here today.
I will report back if they are a legit company and pay their traders. Everything I've heard has been good, but like I said, I like to find out on my own. So until I receive a paycheck, I will not have a for sure opinion. Yep. What up, Rakil? Ooh, we got a new little logo. That's pretty cool. I like the black. Yeah, I closed everything, guys. That was it for me. That's
I'm letting my runner run. I want the support to break.
once I close everything at 15 pips. Look at that. Beautiful. Glad I didn't decide to overtrade this morning since it took me out of BE twice.
Let's go, EA. Let's go. Go. I don't even know how many pips I got already. Let's go. Oh my God. Go.
We're getting hype in Asian tonight. Damn.
I love this excitement, man.
This
I
is
get so
cool.
like jittery and feel like
This
a
is
kid.
cool. I like this. We need more of that, Sam. I need you to step it up. You don't bring that energy tomorrow, you're not allowed in here anymore.
Great job.
I'm closing. I'm getting too greedy. I killed it on that one. So
There you
sure,
go.
send that through. I killed it on that one.
Beautiful.
There you go.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know why this is taking so damn long to load. Yeah, if we break through here, your next target is here. Just look on the 30-minute or the 1-hour time frame. I'll pull it up for you. Remember, we have to get below this wick. If we don't get below this wick, there will be no continuation. But if you look on the 30, so here is that area. You have a clean candle all the way down. So, I don't know why that took so long to load. Alright. What? Did it close me like a pip away? Are you kidding me? The disrespect. Let me check. I could have swore it said 500. If it's $8 away, I'm gonna be a little pissed. Oh no, yeah, it's there. Okay, it just got to update. That's all. Yep, we're good.
Have you met the days, or now you just got to do like every one day every day put in a trade?
Yep, I just got to put in a trade now.
Okay.
That was beautiful. Look at that.
That's 7
This way
o'clock.
I could have kept holding EA, but jeez.
Sanjo, it's passing. I just have to hit the 10-day mark. Everything else is passing. Yep. Alright, but I'm going to do my analysis. I forgot to do it yesterday. So if you guys normally wait for that, that was my bad. I totally forgot. So, if you're new here, I do the same thing every day. It's the previous 4-hour was bearish, so I'm looking for sells until we break above here, and a break literally just means a wick above. Any price going higher than here, I switch to buys, and typically ends up looking like this at the end of the session. So, and then I'd mark up the chart and post it in the Trello. Sweet, these magic keys are so freaking dope. If you haven't invested, you need to definitely invest. I thought I was good before, but having my risk that much more on point is just, it really is next level. So, first point. Excuse me. And if you don't know how to, if you're looking to journal your trade, go to the YouTube channel. I made a video on how I journal my trade. So if you like what I do, you can watch that video. I break it down step by step from marking up your chart into adding it onto your Trello. So. And we hit an all-time high, so again, thank you. That was pretty cool. Listen, I know I cover the lots, but that's not to hide anything. That's just for personal preference. It's kind of like my thing. So, but if you show up here every day, you know that there's no fake stuff going on. And then we got,
I think it's Fugazi.
Entry at new low. I mean,
This
I
man
see.
right here taught me everything I know, and I'm on like a 9 trading win streak right now. So
It's the journal, bro. I'm telling you. I don't even think I have to do any teaching. It's just the journal. That's it. It's that big.
yeah,
Entry
like,
at
this
new low.
journal really helps, honestly. I think. I mean, I just started mine, so I only have like a few trades on it. But once I get like a couple months under my belt on it, it'll be really helpful.
See, now that looks ugly. I gotta make that look pretty. I think right here. There we go. That'll look much better. Perfect. I like that. And then closed. And number 4. Sweet. That was beautiful. Hopefully you guys made some money. Nice tab. Yep, yeah, I know that. Sometimes in New York session it updates immediately. So, but yeah, I don't post my break-even trades. If you saw my Instagram story, you saw that both positions were taken out at break-even. I know what happened in the second trade. I think I was just being too protective of my capital, because if I would have kept my stop loss where it was, where was my entry was on the 15. So my entry in New York on the second trade, the first one was right here. So this would have definitely stopped me out because my stops would have been here. But on this one, if I wouldn't have gone break even, I wouldn't have got stopped because I had entry here, and then I tightened up my stop all the way down to above this one. So I mean, I was risking 1 pip, and I didn't realize it till after the fact. That if I would have just left the 1 pip, I would have been in the trade and got the whole move down to my target. But I mean, I was up like 6-7 pips, and we were coming into New York Open. I didn't want to get dicked around, so I just went break even. It was either going to take me out or hit TP. So that's why you only see 2 charts here.
Hey, great job, guys. I'm gonna head off.
Alright, sounds good.
Have a good night.
You too.
Bye.
Did I save this chart? I don't think I saved it yet. Yep, that's the difference. You guys are kind of coming at Jerome pretty hard, but we caught sell TP. It could reject right around here and rock it up, and then he hits TP. So you really gotta understand his trading style, where his stop loss is, before you can kind of ridicule someone. I mean, we've had plenty of times. I'll be in a buy, someone in streams on sell. We both hit TP within the hour, so nice 420 win. Hopefully you guys can go enjoy your night behaving. GJ. I wouldn't say looking at it ruins your psychology. I think if you're looking at it and you're overthinking it, then that definitely, and I agree with that for sure. But if you're just like, I mean, I was just sitting there, it's either going up or down. I know that. If you're at that area to where you just know once you get your rules met, you can enter, and you know that more times than not it hits take profit, just let it play out. Don't sit and be like, oh, the 1 minute's doing this, the 5 minutes doing this. Like, you're just gonna give yourself an anxiety attack. There's no reason to do that. That's all. You played out perfectly. Once again. Yeah, it could. I'd say if the 30-minute and the 15-minute start to make higher highs and higher lows, and they break above previous 30-minute and 1 hour candles, then price will definitely start to head to the upside. Yep, yeah, I mean, I think the Trello video was pretty helpful. I got a lot of good responses from it, so seems like it was...
Oh man, it was amazing.
Doing the job.
I'm literally so like pissed at myself that I ever tried to handwrite for my journal instead of using Trello.
Yeah, it really makes just everything better, because I mean the biggest thing for me is I'm a visual learner, so seeing pictures in green and red, that was the biggest thing for me, because like, oh, okay, 4 reds in a row, what happened? Okay, UJ, all right, fixed, boom. So just like that little, it's like a lazy person's journal when you're trying to when you're trying to review it, because if you're doing the writing it down like you were, you have to read what you wrote, where that is just like, look at a picture, look at a color, and I mean, you can pretty much figure it out from there. Yep, you're welcome. Thanks for coming. Probably hang out for a little bit more, see what happens, see if Jerome's trade plays out and if price heads up. Can I explain again why I didn't look at the support? Yeah. So 133943, which is probably right here. Okay, so when I look at levels, let me clear these two here, and I'll mark up your idea. So if this was support here, and that's what you're kind of looking at, right? Price broke through it. Okay, so that's kind of what's going on there. Price just broke through it. Price came up to it again and broke right through it again. So for it to go down and come up right through it, if something was there should have been a reaction in here, is kind of what I look for. So since price came up through it nicely, it should come down through it nicely, meaning there's not a support there. Because if you're looking at stuff like that, you should be marking everything, which would mean you have support here, you have resistance here. Oh, did that not click? There we go. You have that there, and then we go to the hourly. We have something here. So you see how that just kind of jumbles up your chart. If you look at the most recent, and you're always looking at the most recent, you're going to get consistent results. Versus, let's say this trade, you used this previous support on the 30-minute, you use this one to take your trade, but then tomorrow you use these candles, and it doesn't play out, but today it did. You're not trading the same, so you're not going to get like consistent results to review. So like if we looked at my Trello, every trade is executed on the same analysis, exact same. And you're gonna see more green than red at the end of every week. So that's just execute on the same stuff. And if it's a good strategy plan, you execute it properly, you're gonna see more green than red. So I just look at the most recent. It just makes it easier. Cause I used to do that as well, but Rakil, I think he introduced me to the most recent stuff, and then I started using that, and then it just makes more sense. That's all. Yeah, I'd like to see it as well. What up, Andrew? I don't know where Ashley is. He's been gone for a minute. Unique, if you just go to the videos on the channel, you'll get all the information you need right there. Yep, hopefully that made sense. Time is at 7:30. Yeah, we'll see what happens in the 4 hour. And then call it a night. Yep, thanks Alex, appreciate it. Nice. Everyone in the group caught those cells, it seems. Ooh, Jay did some work.
Followed my plan. There's a pair I was looking at. Took that.
I better see lots of charts in the group tonight. I only see one so far.
I got mine coming.
Yeah. If you message me on Instagram, I will get to you. No later than 8:30. I'm gonna need to buy an external hard drive like next year just for charts. Yep, yeah, Fizno. If you just go to my Instagram, it's on the top left. And then go to Trello highlights. It's in like the story highlights. There's a link there. You just have to type it in, and it will take you to the Trello, and you guys can view it. There we go. Now we got some charts. Perfect. Nice job, Sam. Yep. Yeah, if you found your way for trading, then don't be looking to change it if what you're doing's working. It doesn't make sense.
I love this trade that we had today.
Yeah, it was nice.
Because it showed that like when you stick through it, like in trust analysis, it works out.
Yep. That's all you gotta do is just be confident in it and let it do its thing.
The runner's about to be hit.
Good night. Awesome. See you tomorrow.
Yep. See you tomorrow, Sam. Nice job.
time a runner got hit.
Then I got taken out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it retraced
Yeah,
so
me
far
too.
back. I kind of guessed it was going to be hit.
Yeah, I would have let a runner go, but it once it hit the challenge, I wasn't gonna just let it run back. I'm just gonna take it. Yeah, makes sense, Jerome. I get it. I know. There's a guy in the group who he swing trades on the daily, using the divergence for confirmations, and he does really, really well. So. But yeah, if
we
you
have a
understand the
person in the
market.
group that does divergence.
What's up?
Do we have someone in the group that trade with divergence?
Yep, yeah, CJ and Troy. They swing trade on the daily. They're really, really good at it too. They do a little bit of scalping. Yeah, I'll pull up your chart, Jerome. You just gotta send it. You can't send a link. You have to copy and paste the letters. But I'd love to see your chart and see what you're looking at. Get a different perspective on how you see things.
Already, this has been like one of my best weeks in trading, like mentally and like just like position wise.
Me too, man.
It's crazy the amount you can learn. You just have to keep doing the same thing,
Yeah.
watching the same sessions.
Yeah, I heard someone say it. If trading isn't boring, you're not doing it right. So.
Yeah.
Right.
I actually slightly disagree because I find it like obviously it's boring when you're staring at a chart, but still exciting when you win a trade and everything.
Yeah.
Got to go through the hardships.
Yeah, man, I was losing for like 5 months, and then I finally, like, the last 3 weeks so far, I haven't lost.
Yeah, last week I had a profit week. I'm hoping this week's profitable too. I was blowing counts left and right before I met Paul. Because I had such small counts, I was just blowing them. Yeah, my counts were much smaller than 5K. I had like $200 counts only before.
So, Teamer, I consider where the 4 hour's at, but I focus on the direction of the 4 hour, and I trade with it until the chart tells me otherwise. So the chart right now is telling me price is looking bullish. When we were in the trade, price was bearish. So when I went to the 4 hour, obviously no bottom wick, less chance that it continues, but if we formed a resistance, we'd probably come back to a support. If we're going up, we're going to reject it and turn around real quick. We are also in this area, but I like to break down candles individually. This one got below this one broke below here. Same thing, then this one wicked below this lowest wick here. So ideally it made sense to me if we're coming down, we should head down to this wick and then continue to the lower, to the next target. But I do consider it like, this is a very messy area, not a fan. But 30-minute, we had some clean traffic down to here, maybe into these wicks, which is where we kind of bounced off of. And 4 hours bearish, so I wait for sells until price tells me to take a buy. And that's it. So I consider it, but I focus on just like following my plan and trading what the current candles are telling me. And that's it. Trend lines work great if you know how to use them. I feel like I could use improvement on them, but I don't feel like I need them. I think everything I do now works for me. I don't have an opinion on GJ. I think it's gonna go up or down. I took my trade, so I don't care what it does. I'm not gonna worry about the charts till New York session when I trade again. That's. Yep. Thank you.
It did a nasty little retracement.
30-minute open, maybe. I'm thinking.
All right, Paul. Thanks for this wonderful session.
Yes, sir.
Go go get some sleep right now.
Sounds good, bro. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
I feel like one of the hardest things, not the hardest thing, but one main thing in Forex in trading is finding your strategy that fits like your personality.
Exactly.
Because like before the strategy that you use, like that I use myself now, I tried like three, four other ones, and none of them were working. It was just frustrating.
How come? Why do you think that is? Like, why do you think a trading style that fits your individual personality made you better?
I think it was because like the psychology behind it, like based off of the trading style I'm using, which is like similar to yours. I'm more comfortable with the stops I'm having. Like there's a strategy I was using called FTR. If have you ever heard about that before?
Mm-mm.
It's like a first time pullback or something like that. I forgot exactly. And it was based off more like the hourly and 30 minute. And it was just like a waiting game that I didn't feel comfortable in. There's not much analyzing behind it.
So do you think having a style that fits you makes you more confident in your trade?
Yes, 100%.
Okay, perfect.
Like and it's like also like how much you understand the strategy and what makes sense to you the most.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go. FTR means first time return. That's what I've tried using a couple of times, and it didn't personally work out for me, and I didn't I wasn't say agree with it.
Yeah, that was my issue when I was learning in the beginning as well. I just tried to copy, and I had winning trades and losing trades, but it just wasn't getting me to where I needed it to. And then I started to just after a while, I just naturally was like, oh, price does this when it does this, and then I tried it on the simulator, and I was like, wow, this works like 90% of the time. Holy crap. Yep. Yeah, I have a 4 hour, like a biased PDF I can post up if you guys want. I'll probably post it up sometimes this week if enough people are interested in it. Just kind of just tells you what I do, not what you should do, but that's how I do it. So,
I think everybody when they first come into this industry is like they want to copy just because it's the easy way out.
I don't think it's. I say yes, but I think it's also. I thought when I first came, I thought it was because it was the only way to do it correctly. I didn't think of it like if you want to train arms, there's not one exercise that only trains arms. There's unlimited.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I think that's part of it too. Is people they come in and they're like, oh, I have to copy this guy because he's doing good, and then if he does good, then I'll do good. But it's not gonna. They're two different people. It's not gonna work that way.
Like the lack of knowledge also comes with that because
Yep.
you think that's like the only way.
Yep, exactly. I mean, that's what I thought, so that's what I would assume more people would feel. So
You're you're the only person I've heard it from, but your 4 hour bias line, like how you decided, that has helped me tremendously because that allows me to have like a starting point.
and it keeps you consistent too, because if you're just doing it on highs and lows, just look at the chart right now. This one broke above here, you could have taken a buy. This one broke above here, you could have taken another buy. This one broke below, you could have took sells and won, but like there's no consistent direction. So like same thing. Let me see if I can find another one that. Like here, this one broke above here, you got a wick to fill, you could have been buying. But if you're 4 hours bearish, you're not buying, you're only looking for sells. So it just keeps your entries consistent. That way, if you are wrong, more than likely the 4 hours is going to change directions. Your next trade will be right.
And that's what was happening to me because I was like, there was no overall direction that I was looking for. So it was like I would take my analysis would change. I would be like, okay, this is going to buys now, or okay, this is going to sells now.
Yep. Yeah, that was my issue. Was that I think that's why I overtraded is because I didn't have a set direction. And I remember when I started with Rakil with my group and we kind of like joined together, you could say, or he whatever he did, but he always said trade with the 4 hour, and I was like, okay, well the 4 hour is bullish right now, but I was looking at the current 4 hour that's moving, and it was always just like, okay, now it's bearish, now I'm selling. Oh no, now it's bullish. Like, it just never was consistent. So, kind of got the idea from him. I just kind of tailored it to myself.
You're actually you're like a wonderful teacher, like the way you explain your analysis and everything.
Thank you. I
And
always wanted to do coaching, training, so it definitely fits my passion. That's for sure.
yeah, and I feel like it's like not everybody's a great teacher, and it's like that's like a skill set like you have to require, and you require those, and like your teaching style or like your mentoring style, I love the way you mentor. It's like helped me tremendously. I can never be more grateful for you.
Still waiting on that steak dinner, boy.
I'm telling you, when you come to Canada, I'm taking you out.
I'm down. That's enough payment for me. I'm not a steak person, but a good chicken breast.
We'll do anything.
What if I want like a McDonald's fry?
Hey, I'm down for anything you want. It's my treat. That's all that matters.
Fair enough. Just seeing you doing good and learning's enough for me, though. So, but if you want to buy me food, I'm not the guy that's gonna say no to food. Unfortunately for you.
Hey, it's okay. I don't think anybody is gonna say no to food.
Fair enough. 1-5. You suck at it. Yeah, I mean, I feel like teaching is not for everyone. You gotta actually, like, truly care about people, in my opinion. And the people that are just doing it for money, I think you can definitely tell.
Like you don't have to be doing these live streams or teaching because you're a successful trader yourself, but you do it regardless to help others.
Yeah, I'm not even making money from YouTube because I've been lazy, but yeah, YouTube's not making me a single cent. I'm doing everything has been for free. I want to figure it out, but honestly, I've just been lazy.
You should get that figured out. That kind of sucks.
I mean, it does, but so far it's only made. I mean, it'd be better with Google Ads, but it's only made like. It makes like $10 a video. So I mean, like, maybe once it's at like Rakil's level, yeah, definitely that'd be giving away stupid money for no reason. But right now, like, I mean, I'm not too concerned. I mean, I like coming and hanging out with everyone. I'd be doing it by myself if I wasn't live streaming. So,
Is there any way to have like ads with your live?
I tried to figure that out, but I don't think that would be
like with the replay.
I think it's only with the replay. When you come to the stream the first time, it plays one ad. You can skip it. I think I make like a penny, per person or something, like 10 cents a person, something like that. But I thought about trying to run something during it, but I mean, I don't know if I want an ad to just run randomly. Like if we're entering a trade, I don't want an ad to run unless I can personally place them when I want. That'd be the only way. But then again, I mean, I don't need to just run ads all the time, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
I just love being here, man. There's a sense of a community.
yeah, I like it. I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't expecting it. But it's pretty. We got some pretty cool people coming in every day with good opinions and good advice and good charts. We're getting really good charts lately. Like, you guys have been stepping it up with your charts. That's for sure.
I need to start sending more charts of myself.
Yeah, I try to pull up as many as I can, but typically when I'm in a trade, I don't like to because I want to stay attentive to like my trade and my money. But
yeah,
I try to get everyone's chart.
Whenever I go back to work, I want to change my schedule so I'm open for Asian all the time, or most of the time.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of people it fits their schedule really nicely. Yeah, Evan, shoot me a DM on Instagram. I'd be, as long as it doesn't mess up the live stream while it's happening, If you can link that with YouTube, that'd be. I mean, I'm not gonna say no to free money. So yeah, shoot me a message on Instagram, and let me know what that is, and then I can check that out. I just want to see how this
I'm gonna head off, guys.
Yep, you're heading off now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I am working on what we talked about. I gotta finish clearing it. Hopefully in the next day or two I will get you your present.
All right, it's all good.
All right,
See
bro.
y'all later.
See you tomorrow.
So Paul, with this FTMO thing, it's totally done, right?
Yep, it's done. I just have to. Let me see if it updated, and I can show you. I just have to finish the. There's a 10-day minimum. Everything else is done.
And it's like a 10K one, so you've completed it, so they give you 10K basically?
I mean, they don't just give it to me, but they give me the login to trade their 10K account, yes.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep.
So you can't just randomly just withdraw all that?
No, because I mean, they get 30%, so.
Oh, gotcha.
But yeah, see, everything is passed. I just have to wait 10 days now. So. And this big loss you see here is actually inaccurate. When I took that second over trade, it was this one. When I took this one in Asian on Thursday, I got slipped an extra 6 pips per position. So this max loss would have been about two something. So when I took this trade, I risked 2%, minimized the loss up to 1%, and this first trade I lost 0.6. So between these two, I should have lost 1.6%. This one took 3.7%. So that's why I lost the 4.4% there. There was just the spread just jumped me up and messed up my entry, and I didn't pay attention enough to realize that as it was coming down, I was losing way more than I was supposed to. So I didn't actually lose 446. That was not my end, but my risk was on point. So thankfully, even though that mistake did happen and there was nothing I could do about it, my risk being correct, it didn't screw anything up.
Yeah,
which was pretty nice.
That part is actually the hardest part to pass because you can't even like the trades that are open. You could go negative 300 and you make $700 and you still count against you.
Yep. I'm not sure. We'll roll. So each day, your daily losses resets, but you have a total loss. You cannot hit.
Are you thinking of growing the challenge when you get the money back and you do another one and grow it? Because you can add the accounts together.
I'm just gonna let them give me more money. I'm not gonna pay to do another challenge when they'll just give it to me.
Okay.
Cause they'll I
know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. Like if you make a certain percentage of profit every month, they will increase your account.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Do you typically risk 1 to 2% on all the trades?
Yep, so it's 2 positions, 1% each every time. The only time it's different is on like Sunday, I'll risk less, or a Friday, I'll risk less. Never more though, ever.
That's one thing I need to start working on more.
Yep, go ahead. Sorry.
I typically just stay stagnant on the percentage I'm risking.
Depends how the week went. There's been Fridays where I'm up 10%. And I risked 5 of it and lost it. Well, that was my trade. I'm going to keep my 5% and just take that for the week instead of 10. There's been days or weeks where I'm up 10 and I risk 1% or 0.5%. Depends on how it's looking, how I'm feeling, stuff like that. So it's different. It's a little different, but it's never over risking. If anything, it'd be under risking to just kind of stay where I'm at.
Got it. I want to start risking less on Sunday just because I don't feel as comfortable trading on Sundays still.
Yeah, Yeah, they're hit or miss, to be honest with you.
It's just because like the market just reopened again. Like you don't truly know what exactly is gonna happen, even with your analysis.
Yep. Yep. So here, what I'm actually want to show you why your risk is so important. Because when I did the challenge part, it was on this week here. Where was it? When I took this 0-4, before this started, I was 300 away from completing it. When these 4 losses were over, I was down. The 700 I was up plus additional. And then once this loads, I'll show you the challenge. Make sure it's not showing stuff. Okay. Close that. I don't know why this is loading so slow. So you see this big dip right here? This was,
Yeah.
I was up 635, and then I was all the way down into the negative 300. The risk never, this was on Tuesday, the risk never changed, and at the end of the week, the challenge was over with. Or this was the next week. So the start of the week was here, this was Tuesday, and then this was Friday. So risk never changed, and we were all the way back up. So that's why that's so important. Because even when you take a big hit like that, if your strategy wins, you're gonna end up better at the end of the week. So
I'm glad I figured out what risk was, because before I was trading without like any risk to reward, and I don't know what I was doing. Like it's crazy when I look back, just like a couple months ago. I'm like, how was I trading without any like a proper risk? I was just having stop loss set, but like the lot sizes did not match my reward or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Paul, I'm gonna head out. I'll see you. Today's Monday. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Peace out. Have a good day.
You too. I will see you tomorrow. I'll be heading off here soon. Yep. Yep. Yeah, that does. Yep. Yep. Sounds good, Evan. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate it. And yeah, normally once Asian Open hits, you get a push, which was that down push. And then it normally starts to range. So I would say anything after 8:30 p.m. Central Time, I would leave Asian alone because it's going to move sideways 95% of the time. But thank you guys for coming. We'll be back tomorrow. Same thing, 6 p.m. Central Time. And enjoy your holiday.